All right, we are back looking at cards that you should be buying right now. There's some craziness going on out there. A lot of fun stuff to look at. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to look at Yu-Gi-Oh cards you should be buying right now. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of the community. Also, hit that like button. It does help us out tremendously. Much appreciated to the community and all of the love that you all show to us. We're just overwhelmed by it. So I do have a giveaway on this video. We are going to be giving away two things. First of all, we're going to give another one of these extra deck staples from the tins. That is, you get a Dark, you get a Muckracker, you get this Psychic End Punisher, you get the Zombie, Vampire, you get the Pit Knight, and last but not least, you get the World Sea Dragon. You get all 6 of these if you win. I think these are great cards every Yu-Gi-Oh player should have. The second thing we're giving away, and really the big thing that we're giving away, is I told you to buy the adventure package, and for whatever reason, some of you are hesitant to buy it. By the way, at my locals this last week, I ran across the adventure package for the first time. I seen it in 2 different people's decks. We're going to be giving away the big part of the adventure package. We're going to be giving away these 6 cards. You're going to get the Water Enchantress and the Rite of Armisia, 3 of each. You got to fill out the rest. You got to do something. But I'm going to get you pretty far there. All right, that's the giveaway. All you got to do is be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment. And, maybe your comments, great channel or you're horrible or whatever it is. Or you can leave a comment letting me know about the next thing that I'm going to talk to you about. And you can let me know if I'm right or wrong. So let me bring that up. We're going to go over to TCG Player, and then we're going to look at the cards over there as well. Here we go. All right. So here we are. Here's what I'm thinking on this structure deck. I went out, I bought the structure deck. I looked at it. I didn't decide to build it. And one of the things that I'm thinking is I think the structure deck is a bust. And it might just be me, but I haven't seen anybody playing this. When Trap Trick came out, I saw people playing Trap Trick. When Crystal Beast came out, I saw people playing even Crystal Beast. I saw people playing it. Dark World, I saw people playing it. This structure deck, I haven't seen anybody playing this structure deck. Is this structure deck a bust? Or is it just me? Are you seeing people running this structure deck? Because I'm not seeing it anywhere. It just came out not that long ago. It seems to me like maybe the Crimson King structure deck might be a bust. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying from my experience, I'm not seeing anybody running this. And part of it is there's a lot of great decks out there right now. And when you're considering a deck that you're going to learn and commit money to, like for me, this was not a deck that I was going to do that with. So I thought I might, but in the end, I decided not to. Looking at some other things. So let's jump in. Let me know if I'm wrong on that, because I am interested in the structure deck, and I do want it to succeed, but it seems to me like it might be a bust right now. All right, let's jump into these cards that you should be buying right now, and the first card that I want to look at are actually cards that you should not be buying right now. And that is Testina. What in the world happened? We knew it was going to happen. I told you this was going to happen. I said whenever Duelist Nexus came out, I said, look, if you have any interest in Testina, it's not good right now. Keep the cards, and if you don't, the cards you don't have, make sure you get them, because you remember they were super cheap. And all of a sudden, we're getting new Testina support in Age of Overlord. And not all of a sudden, I mean, we knew that we were getting it, but now it's pretty much right here. It's right on the doorstep. And people are going out of their minds. Look at these, man. The quarter centuries, these were all $30. Now you're looking at $70, and there's only 5 listings. There's only 8 listings at the Crystal God. You're looking at like 52. Their regular ones have jumped up to like $7, and there's only 17 listings. The Demigods only got 13 listings. That's at 10. That's the better card. Right here. I kept all my Testina cards. Not all of them. I kept a deck for me because I was super interested in this deck. I still am. This is part of the reason why I didn't build the Crimson King structure deck, because I want to mess around with this. I want to book some people's cards. I love that. So, Testina, if you didn't get in early, you kind of missed the boat. They've already shot up in price. I've been selling the mini deck cores, which are the supers and the commons, like crazy today. These are going, and they're going to be going for quite a while. So Testina cards, something that you may have missed out on. I know a lot of people from the community, when Duelist Nexus came out, said, I got them. I put my orders in. And so if you did that, good on you. You are ahead. You're winning. If you didn't, now's probably not the time. You probably missed the boat on the Testina cards. But if you still really want to do it, you can. They still might go up some, but you're overpaying. The next thing I want to look at is Fenr. Look, there's 2 copies of Fenr. They're both around the same price. I know the original print, people love it, but it is an ultra rare, and the reprint is a prismatic secret rare. I favor the reprint, but I'm hearing a lot of people saying, I don't have my Fenrirs yet, but I'm going to wait to see if the card goes down. I don't see this card going lower than it is right now. In fact, I think this card could push up to around $20, maybe even a little bit more than $20, particularly as those tins begin to go off of the shelves in the stores. I see Fenr being a little more than it is right now. I wouldn't wait on this. If you don't have Fenrirs, I would be picking them up now. I wouldn't be waiting for them to go down lower than this. I think this is kind of like the floor. I certainly can be wrong on this card, but I, myself, if I didn't have my Fenrirs, $14, pretty fair price for what this card does. Either buy it, trade for it, do what you can. I would get my Fenrirs now rather than waiting on this card. Another card I wanted to share with you, and this is just a card that I've been selling. And I like to tell you about cards that, for whatever reason, just start selling. And Sneaky C is a card that I've been selling in playsets quite a bit recently. And I don't know why. Maybe the cards found a place in the new meta with the ban list and Age of Overlord coming out. I don't know. But I am seeing Sneaky C starting to move. I've sold several play sets of this. And just to put this in perspective, this has come out in Photon Hypernova. And I haven't sold Sneaky C since we were talking about Photon Hypernova. So that's a long time. And for all that time to go by, and then all of a sudden I start selling 4 playsets of Sneaky C, that's something to take note of. So just, if you know why this is going up, let me know. I'm kind of interested. I also told you to, get this card when it came out. I try to make a habit of getting cards that are useful, like Dangers or Kaijus or the C cards. Retaliating C, Max C, Sneaky C. I like to have all of those cards in play sets. So I told you to grab this a while ago. If you didn't, no big deal. There's a lot of copies of this on the market and it's still pretty cheap. But you can see right here, it has bounced up a bit. I don't know why, but Sneaky C is something that you might want to have on your radar. Another card that's been going up is Sinful Spoils. I don't need to tell you why this card's going up. This deck is coming out in Age of Overlord. We got this in Duelist Nexus. I held on to a playset of this. I also held on to the quarter century rare of this. I think I have it on eBay priced around $80 so that nobody will buy it. And if you buy it off me for $80, you deserve it. Because it's not an $80 card yet. But this is just a card that is, I love the Snake Eyes. I love what they do. Just like Testina, if you've got an interesting kind of play style, I generally have an interest in that. Putting cards in the spell and trap zone, I am totally down with that. I love it. So the Sinful Spoils, you can see that this card's been leveled out for quite a while. But if you have an interest in Snake Eyes, I think you only need one of this. I think you can search it from the deck. But I would be looking at this card. It's $9. I know it's fairly expensive, but you're gonna need it in that deck. So if you're interested in playing that deck, I would at least grab one of these. You might play it at 2. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the deck yet. I just know when it came out, people were talking about it as a one of. And so that's what I would be doing with that card. The last card that I wanted to look at is a card that everybody's looking at right now, and that's DD Crow. And if you go and you look at the secret rare DD Crows out of Speed Duel, those have gone through the roof. Look at that. Look at that chart. That is stunning. I got my DD Crows secret rares. I got them as soon as they came out, put them in the binder. That's what I do. And that's what I recommend you do with these cards. Like I said, like Kaijus, Dangers, Hand Traps, Sea cards, all these cards that find usefulness in a variety of decks. I grab them, I put them in a binder, and I have them. So I would recommend you do that because I bought my DD Crows for about $6. And this is where they are right now. You're looking at about $25 a copy. And that's for these 3. And once these 3 are gone, then you're looking at $27. And that's the only listings on TCG Player. So I'm not telling you to buy these. But what I did want to do is remind you that there's a lot of DD Crows out there. And just because you missed out on the secret rares doesn't mean that there aren't nice copies other places. In fact, we just got DD Crows in Battles of Legend, Crystal's Revenge, right here. You can grab them. They're ultra rares. They're super nice. I like them. They were my DD Crows until the Speed Duel came out. For $1.22. I would not be paying $27, $25 for a DD Crow. I just wouldn't be doing that. I think you're nuts. I think you're out of your mind if you're doing that. I would just come over here, grab these 3 you're going to end up spending about $4. You couldn't even touch one of those secrets for $4. If you don't like those, you can come over to the Dual Devastator, although those do tend to have edge wear on them. bad quality control coming out of Dual Devastator, unfortunately, but they're $1.17, about the same price. I would go with the Battles of Legend myself, or you have the Speed Dual ultra rares right here for $1.50. You do have super rares coming out of Legendary Collection 2 for $1.29. All I want to show you is that you have options on DD Crow. Don't go out spending $25, $27 on DD Crows because it's come back into the meta, because Bestials work with light and dark, but there are lots of things that are not light and dark, and DD Crow can also get rid of other things that Bestials can't get rid of. So DD Crow's very useful. It's come back into the meta. You don't need to spend $25, $27 on DD Crows. You can spend $1. So DD Crow, Sinful Spoils, Sneaky C, as well as Fenr are the cards that I would be buying. I would be staying away from the Testina and just say, look, I missed it on this if you don't have them right now. Now, if you just need 1 or 2 cards to complete it, I would do it now, because I don't know that these are going to go down anytime soon. And if the support gets announced, and like as far as what the cards actually do and it's good, that's going to be really bad. So that's what I got for you today. I just wanted to show you one last thing for those that hung around. My birthday was recently, and my son got me this for my birthday. It is our own kind of KO2 Cards playmat, which I absolutely love. I have such a cool son. We were just talking. He was talking about playmats, and I said, wouldn't it be cool if we could get a KO2 Cards playmat? And like 3 weeks later, he got one made for me. So super cool. Anyways, my name is Todd from KO2 Cards, and I am out of here.